Okay, so everybody, so last time I did Toy Story. Toy Story was a amazing series. But so I placed the movies a little bit too low. Well, another series that I feel like I placed the movies a little bit too low is Kung Fu Panda. So was it just me, or did I just realize now that Po is holding chopsticks? Or was it just me? I never noticed that. Now it's one of those things that I can't unsee. But either way, the first Kung Fu Panda movie I placed where it deserves. Kung Fu Panda 1 is the best out of the whole entire trilogy. Sure. But here's the thing. I definitely gave the second movie way too much hate, and the third and the fourth movie, even though people say that they were awful, they were actually, no joke, actually really, really good. No Kung Fu Panda movie is bad. I just really hope that stays the way for the fifth movie that's going to be coming out. Yeah, so far there hasn't really been a bad Kung Fu Panda movie. There's some that's better than others, but there hasn't been a bad Kung Fu Panda movie yet, and God hopes that stays that way. But the first Kung Fu Panda. Let's talk about that. It's about this panda. It's just a big fat panda. He works at this noodle shop with his goose dad. But then after that, the Furious Five is one of the people in the Furious Five is about to get chosen for Dragon Warrior. He gets there in time, but he basically falls to the ground in the J Palace. Then he accidentally becomes the Dragon Warrior. So, but by Master Oogway, but Master Shifu doesn't really like that. So, I don't know. This villain called Tai Lung escapes out of prison. Then after that, Oogway basically dies. But either way, until basically Shifu trains Po, the Furious Five gets defeated by Tai Lung. Shifu nearly dies trying to fight Tai Lung. Po defeats Tai Lung with probably the greatest move all time, the Wuxi finger hold. That's the best. Hold. I'm gonna try to do that to myself. Hold on, I'm gonna try to do that to myself now. Hold on, this is going to be crazy. This is actually going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can send myself to the spirit realm. Well, let's try this. Skidoosh. Whoa. Where am I? Wow, this is actually the spirit realm. Oh my god, this is so cool. How do I escape? And we'll figure that out at the end of the video. This movie is really, really good. It's my second favorite DreamWorks movie. This might actually be my favorite DreamWorks series. There hasn't been a bad Kung Fu Panda movie, and I hope that stays that way. Because Well, the fifth movie hasn't really been confirmed. They said that they would like to make more, 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 more Kung Fu Panda movies, but they never really confirmed it. I feel like it's kind of like the same way as like Trolls 4. You know, like the movie Trolls? I feel like it's kind of like Trolls 4, where like it'll probably happen, it just hasn't really been confirmed yet. Like, I feel like Kung Fu Panda 5 and Trolls 4 is really just like that, where they probably will happen, they just haven't really been. It hasn't really been confirmed yet. Let's move on to the second movie. Jeez, but for real, how do I escape the spirit realm? Second movie, oh boy. The second movie is just as good as the original. Like, tell me what movie has a bird as a villain, has an animated bird as a villain. Besides Stuart Little 2, and besides Rio 1 and 2, and besides Aladdin 1. Just don't look into those movies. Because they have an animated bird as a villain. Okay. Kung Fu Panda 2. So apparently Po decides to like fight these like wolves. Then after that, he gets a vision of his mother. Then after that, he learns that he's adopted, and he goes on this journey to stop Lord Shen, which is the animated bird I was talking about. And Lord Shen literally made pandas go extinct besides one, because apparently he was going to get defeated by one. But then after that, he gets shot by a cannonball. They go on an adventure, gets shot by a cannonball. He learns peace. Then after that, he kills Lord Shen in the end. I don't think I'm describing these movies enough, but it's really just because I have no idea what to say. The second movie is a masterpiece. Also, I still think the original's better, and some of the jokes don't really land. But either way, yeah. But for real, can someone tell me how to get out of this spirit realm? Kung Fu Panda 3. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like, I'm still struggling if I think that the third or second movie is better. I'm still trying to figure that out, but yeah, but the third movie was pretty good. It's about Po learning that his father's still alive. They go on a journey, and his stepfather also, the goose also shows up and says that he was gonna come. Then they meet like this village for pandas. Then after that, this guy called Kai steals the chi from everybody until Po learns how to become a panda. Kai attacks Po. Po makes him and Kai go to the spirit realm. He defeats Kai. Then he leaves the spirit realm. The end. Yeah, this movie's really good. Definitely not better than the original, but I still think that the second one's better. But for real, how do I escape this? Finally, the fourth movie. Yeah, honestly, I think the fourth movie, rewatching it, the fourth movie is definitely the weakest Kung Fu Panda movie. It's a good movie. Just rewatching it is definitely the weakest Kung Fu Panda movie. Actually, I changed that back. I don't know. Actually, I think the second one is the worst Kung Fu Panda. I don't know. I just feel there's just not really a lot going on to it, but I don't know. I can't decide right now. It's just, it's I don't know. It isn't like Toy Story where I have like the obviously like one which one I like better. I don't know about Poe, and he has to not become Dragon Warrior anymore. Obviously he doesn't want to, then he has to team up with this robber. Then and they go on this journey to stop the chameleon. People say that the chameleon was the villain to show that women can be strong like men too, but the chameleon is literally the weakest villain out of all of them. I'm sorry. The chameleon is just the weakest one. I feel like it does the opposite. And the chameleon is literally the worst Kung Fu Panda villain. I feel like it does the opposite. I really hope they do it better in the fifth movie. As long as Jack Black is there, I'm happy. Either way, they then betrays Poe. Oh yeah, both of his fathers also goes on their different journey, apparently to stop Poe. And then we see some old villains. Then the old villains respect Poe. The chameleon gets sent to the spirit realm, and then Poe decides to give the whole entire the dragon war to Zen. Yep. That's the fourth movie. Okay, yeah, the second movie's definitely the weakest. I'm sorry, everybody. It's like the third movie of Toy Story where like I like it, but it has like one of the best I'm sorry, everybody. Disagree with me all you want, but that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. My least favorite Kung Fu Panda movie is definitely the second one. I don't think it's as bad as I originally thought. It's just, I'm sorry, it's not my type. And then after that, I'll have to say is the third movie. In second place is the fourth movie, and the first movie is definitely the best. Alright. Now, how do I get out of this spirit realm? That's the question. I also have another fun thing. Out of the Furious 6, it should be called the Furious 6 since there's now 6. Well, it should be called the Furious 7 now because Zen joined in. But I'm just gonna be including Poe. Actually, no. But I'm going to be sharing my opinions of the Furious 7. Okay, so now my least favorite out of the Furious 7 is, I'm just gonna call it Furious 5. My least favorite out of the Furious 5 is definitely Monkey. I don't know, I just feel like that he doesn't have a lot to do from. And if I had to get, and I feel like, and I easily just forget him. Like when I think of the Furious 5, I think of Tigress, the snake, Mantis, the bird, but I just forget the monkey all the time, so yeah. Yeah, but then after that, it'll probably have to be Tigress. I don't know. I just feel that she was just kind of rude during the first movie. That kind of loses some points for her. But she's a really loyal friend. She's not just one of my favorites. She's just not one of my favorites. Then after that, I'll have to say is Zen. I don't know. She's just, like again, she was just a thief. After that will probably have to be the snake. I'm not, but yeah. After that will probably have to be the bird. My second favorite out of the Furious 5 is definitely Mantis. He's just so funny. And my favorite one is Poe, obviously. How do I get out of here? Oh wait, is that you, Chameleon? Okay, listen, I understand. I said that you were the worst Kung Fu Panda villain. You see, well, remember on your I made a birthday party. And I invited you. Remember that? We can talk about this, right? Okay. Please, we can talk about this, right? Wait a minute, Master Oogway, is that you? Wait a minute. Then, how did you get in here? Oh. You sacrificed yourself. Oh wait, so I can be the new Dragon Warrior? Okay, cool. Okay, I'm back. Woohoo! Yeah. I'm back, everybody. Did anybody even notice that I was gone?